Welcome back. It is Friday, April 21st, and the MLB and our three favorite picks are on the way. You know who was here. We got Austin, we got Logan. We're back, ready to give out our favorite picks. But first off, we got to recap, as always, our previous day. Solid second straight winning day. We will take that. We wanted that sweep. We'll get one of those hopefully today. We had Rockies plus 1.5. Yeah, Logan, you could have just had the Rockies money line. They get it done. We'll take that. Bellinger, his first at-bat, he hits a homer. We'll take that over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Absolutely crushed that line. And then Pirates and Reds, speaking of homers, 2 outs, bottom of the first. We got hit with a home run and then another home run right after that. 1 out away from getting that sweep. But either way, hey, we'll take the profitable day. We are not going to complain ever about that. Now, if you are new to the channel, we appreciate you guys for coming out here. Go down below, hit that subscribe button. Now, we do have a cool offer, and it's not actually an offer. It's a cool thing that our friends at Dimers, you guys know we do our parlays of the day. They wanted me to mention one of their cool new features they got. So I'll talk about it for a second. Now, they have this parlay picker thing. And honestly, we sometimes cook up our parlays of the day using their parlay picker. We don't exactly copy and paste what they do. But hey, if you just go onto it, they give you the best odds. They give you the best. They use all their different analytics tools and their models. All you got to do is go to one of the links in the descriptions right underneath our parlay of the day, the second link, and you can play it safe with a small parlay. It just kind of cooks up something. It's honestly kind of cool more so than anything. So if you want to check it out, second link in the description, definitely go check it out, as well as seeing all of our different sportsbook sign-up bonuses you can see down there. But Logan, got to bring you back here because we have some sad news. Good news and sad news for the people. Sad news, we'll start it over with. There's no videos on Saturday and Sunday. So if you're watching and you're like, Austin, where are some Saturday NBA plays, Saturday MLB plays? We won't have any. With Logan, we'll be back on Monday doing the videos for the whole week. I'll return on May 1st with the MLB videos and NBA videos. Now, the people might be like, why are you taking some time off? Well, for the people that don't know, I am getting married on Saturday. Logan is my best man, so he's going to be there. We don't really want to force any picks out for you guys. We don't want to just come out, we're just going to throw a dart. No, we rather research some picks, and we just won't have the time. So Saturday and Sunday we got off. Logan's going to handle the MLB videos for the rest of the week up until Monday, May 1st. Then I'll be back doing NBA then. So hopefully you guys enjoy a little bit of time, rest off the Sunday. I mean, let's be honest, weekend baseball is very tough to bet. So Logan's not mad that we're skipping those days. But without further ado, you guys are here. It's a Friday morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching. We appreciate you. And let's start off with our favorite picks. And Logan, we're going to let you kick this one off. What are you rocking with for the people today?
Yeah, let's stay hot. Let's keep making some money in baseball. Winning day after winning day. And we're going to the Blue Jays versus Yankees game, and I'm taking the Blue Jays team total over 4 runs in this one. Minus 114 odds on FanDuel is currently your best value in this one. Now, I haven't really bet a whole lot of team total bets, but I think this is a really good spot to bet it at. And if you get this line somehow at 3.5, I would definitely try to play it there if somehow the line does go down. I don't really think it is going to, but there's still push potential at 4, right? If the Blue Jays end right on 4, we get our money back. So they do have to score 5 runs to, get this done for us. But I really do like the Blue Jays in this spot today. I like them kind of to win this game. I'm just not feeling bold enough to back Yusei Kikuchi because I did it a few times last year, and like they were just line read plays, and everyone would scream at me, Logan, Kikuchi sucks. And I had to find it out the hard way several times. So it's like one of those, I don't want to do it, but I think this is a hedge on the Jays because I think they're going to play well today. And I don't see them winning this game with any less than 4 runs. So it's kind of a hedge on the Blue Jays performance today because I like their matchup against Domingo Germán, right? They're facing Domingo Germán. He's got a 3.86 ERA and a 1 whip on the season. Pretty average numbers from Domingo Germán. If you look at his game logs, though, this is what you have to do in baseball. You can't just look at someone's ERA or what earned runs they've been giving up. That doesn't tell the full story, especially not with a pitcher like Domingo Germán. I've watched him a lot. Sometimes an erratic pitcher, right? In one start, Germán walked 5 batters, right? That's not great at all. In another start, he gave up 2 home runs. I just think there's going to be a lot of run opportunities in this one for Domingo Germán. Well, Domingo Germán will present for this Blue Jays offense. And I expect these Blue Jays hitters to, hit him because they've seen him before, right? Blue Jays hitters versus Germán. Bo Bichette's hitting 375 with 2 homers against Germán. Springer hitting 333, Vlad Guerrero Jr. 222 with a home run in there. So you see there's home run potential, especially in Yankee Stadium, a park that I'd never take Nerfies in just because I know how that right field porch plays. And at the end of the day, I just think all these hitters will definitely have opportunities. Toronto is 4th best in batting average, 3rd best in runs scored on the road this year. Blue Jays are one of those weird teams. So I never like to take them to score at home. For some reason, they just lay tremendous eggs at home. But on the road, they, for some reason, bring the bats. Now, the Yankees are 1st in bullpen ERA, but there should still be run opportunities late. We saw that in the Angels game. I thought the Yankees were leaving the back door open for the Angels to potentially backdoor that run line, and nope, they slammed it on them. But there were still run opportunities there. And the nice thing about picking the road team total is that we get a guaranteed 9 innings at bat. So maybe they're hanging out at 4 runs, and then they get a garbage run for us in the top of the ninth. That'd be sweet. But I think there's pathways to victory in this one. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Blue Jays team total over in this one. But Austin, what do you got for us today?
Yeah, Logan, before I dive into my favorite pick, I'm curious, and I know we'll get some comments on it. How do you feel about it at 4.5 or about plus 115?
For plus value, I would play it as well, because right, you're essentially just negating the push opportunity. So if they land right on 4, you'll be a loser at that bet. But if you're getting plus money on it, I would play it at 4.5.
Yeah, and that's what I would kind of agree with. But I want to touch on that because I know FanDuel and Caesars have 4, but other books, maybe like a DraftKings, will have it at 3.5, but very juiced. And then some books will have it at 4.5. So obviously, user best judgment. Obviously, we're taking the FanDuel one at 4 for that push potential. But if you want to go up to 4.5 for a little bit of extra value, maybe you don't play a full unit there. Maybe you play a little bit less. But for my pick, I'm going to go to a completely different game, and it's going to be a game that I think is actually going to be a pretty interesting one to watch. Two teams that could make big runs the rest of the regular season, maybe into the playoffs. Could lay an egg the rest of the year. It's kind of, we're so early into the year, but go to the Cardinals and Mariners game. And I'm going to take the Cardinals on the first 5 run line, which is currently plus 1/2. I love getting this plus 1/2, as we've talked about time and time again, because there's a couple different ways it can cash. Now, obviously, it could cash if this is tied game through 5 innings. Boom, we'll hit that. But if the Cardinals are winning after 5, we'll win it there too. Now, for people, sometimes on FanDuel, this will be listed as the first half. Some books have it at the first 5. It's more or less the same exact bet, but I don't want the money line. I don't want to take Cardinals money line, because if it's the money line, you're not going to win if it's a tie. You'll just get your money back. But let's talk about this game, because George Kirby's going to start for the Mariners, and when you look on paper, he's been pretty solid. 3.78 ERA, 1.26 WHIP. He's been holding it down, but he is a pitcher that doesn't really walk a ton of guys. He throws a lot of strikes, and while you're throwing a lot of strikes, well, that's good for the pitcher. Obviously, they're trying to get ahead of counts. However, you're putting a lot of pitches that, well, if you miss location, a team like the Cardinals can easily make him pay for it. And by throwing a lot of strikes, you got a very good Cardinals hitting team. They're currently 6th in hits, and they're good at putting the ball in play. This is not, a team that, they'll hit home runs. They got guys that can do that, but the guys like Goldschmidt, guys like Arenado, even Brendan Donovan, Tommy Edman, all these guys can put the ball in play. It's actually, in fact, the Cardinals hitting 325 on batting average and balls in play. We normally abbreviate that as BABIP. That's 3rd best in the MLB. That removes home runs and strikeouts. So it's really, whenever they're getting the ball, they're batting the ball and it's in play, they're doing a pretty good job of getting that in play where they actually can get on base and really drive up the pitch count for Kirby and really score some runs. We've seen this Mariners bullpen been hit or miss this season. So, but we aren't going to count on the bullpen here, because we're just counting on Kirby. And honestly, if the bullpen comes in, that's probably a good sign that they probably got to Kirby and we cashed this one here. But you look at it on the other side, because we're just kind of looking at these two pitchers, Kirby versus Steven Matz, who's going to start for the Cardinals. You look at his stats, 6.48 ERA and a 1.8 WHIP. Obviously, that leaves a lot to be desired, but he's not necessarily, the worst pitcher in the league. Not going to be the best pitcher. He'll probably give up a couple run opportunities, but as we've talked about before, Mariners like to leave a lot of guys on base. Mariners are 30th in batting average against lefties this season, batting just only 194. Matz is a lefty. We saw when Logan took the Mariners under, he was sweaty, but they scored all their runs at the end of the game. But you look at that game, we saw this Mariners really struggle against Eric Lauer. He was a lefty. He handled this team with ease. So Matt's, his first 2 starts weren't great. Giving up 10 and 9 hits, not ideal. But look, he dialed it in a little bit last start. Did walk 5 guys. But look, it's working back into progress. Obviously, it's the guy just making, his 4th start on the season. Still knocking off a little bit of that summer or spring, winter rust. I think you come in here, give us a shot. As we've talked about time and time again, we like these plus and a half in the first 5, because we get a couple different ways to cash out. We'll certainly take that. We think this one has a good chance. So give us the Cardinals plus a half in the first 5 innings as our second play of the day. But Logan, I believe you know what time it is. It is time to grab the flags. It's Derby Nation time. We're waving these flags, and it's going to be a good day because we have the weekend off. We need to absolutely give the people a winner, fly these flags. And we got one that we're going back to the scene of the crime, Logan. We are going to the Reds and Pirates no on first inning. It might sound idiotic to go back to one that just hurt us yesterday, but you know what? We're going to do it because we are those idiots. But let's actually talk about this one, exactly why we like it. Because, look, yesterday should have probably had. I mean, it's hard to, with 2 outs, bottom of the first, we could have gotten out of there. But let's talk about this matchup because we like it again. And we're just banking on some regression coming for these 2 offenses. Now, you look at yesterday, 1 strike away. That's all we needed. Hopefully we get that same thing, and maybe we can get that strike. Mitch Keller is going to start for Pittsburgh. He's 1-3 this season on no one first innings. Yeah, he's kind of struggled. He did allow a first inning run to Cincinnati earlier this year, but I'm confident Mitch Keller's a pitch to contact guy. The Reds tied for 12th in first inning runs. They got some annoying guys at the top of their lineup that can get it done, but I think Mitch Keller's going to come in here. He's obviously been pitching a while. He can do his thing. He's pitch to contact. Maybe the guys just aren't swinging or seeing his pitches the first time bat. We've seen Keller give up a lot of earned runs. He's not, an ace by any sense of the imagination, but he can certainly get us 3 outs. He's due a couple nerfs coming his way. I think he get us those first 3 outs. Who's going to take us home then, Logan?
Yeah, we've got Graham Ashcraft pitching for the Reds. And Ashcraft, unlike Mitch Keller, he's been great in the first inning, right? 3-0 on no-run first innings this year. So he's yet to allow a first inning run. I'm going to knock on wood for that one, right? Pirates tied in, for 10th in first inning runs. It's early on in the season, right? I'm really interested to see when the dust settles, where will the Pirates be? Because you know what? I'll bet my paycheck. I'll bet anything that they're net down near like 25, 28. Because you know what? This Pirates team, I'm going to sit up here and I'm going to rant about it. They are due some hard regression. They scored 4 runs yesterday. They were all naturally in the first inning. And then they didn't score a single run for the rest of the game. And I was like, yep, that's about what I predicted. But, it just came at a bad time, right? The Pirates offense will regress. It's going to regress against Graham Ashcraft. Graham Ashcraft, a really good pitcher at, the first time through the order. These Pirates hitters won't be able to see him really well. I'm confident he can get through those first, those last 3 outs. Over under naturally set to 8.5, right in the range that they are mostly set these days with the higher scoring games. But Mitch Keller, go do your job. I like him pitching at home a lot better. He's more comfortable at home. He does sometimes struggle in the first inning just because he's not dialed in. He's one of those pitchers that as soon as he gets dialed in, he'll be better. But I'm confident today he's gonna dial in. These Reds hitters, that's not a Reds offense that's just like scary. Shit got me shaking in my boots. We return to the scene of crime because we're back for a vengeance, and we're going to cash this one. Let's go, Nerfy Nation.
Yeah, these two teams owe us some coin. Then we're going to wave these flags today. We've been so, hitting one Nerfy, then losing one. We've been so up and down. Hopefully we can get another winner today and kind of get back into that momentum, stringing together some winners. But again, no video on Saturday or Sunday. So we appreciate you guys for all coming out here. If people are commenting and you see their comments like, where's the videos at? You can let them know that we'll be back on Monday for some more videos. Enjoy the weekend. Spend some time with your friends and family. Calling our shot. We'll be back Monday morning. You'll see Logan's bright and smiley face as he does it all himself because that's the 3 favorite picks. And we're going to have a great day. I appreciate all the wedding comments that I'll probably see in the comments. Can't say a thank you to all of you guys enough. It's going to be a great day. We'll see you guys back again for some more picks coming up in the near future. We'll see you guys then. Peace out.